So we are going to do some fun things for her. She comes in, and this is really common to say, I just feel, you know how you pointed and you she don't want to talk. Now I'm asking you to talk. But people feel deflated, and like this is just, see, when you smile, it goes up, so you got to frown. But this is what's bugging her. So when she smiles, it's almost what the Voluma is going to do, which is basically to give her a lift. I have this in my cheeks, and I love it. Like when you feel, like when I do it, somebody makes me want to do it. When you feel like you're just kind of flopped, this is a great thing to do, and you'll see what I mean instantly. But it fluffs it up. It's called kind of like a liquid lift. So when you pull on the cheek and you put it in, like even with just with 0.1, you're going to be able to see. You're going to be able to see it go up. And we're going to get you a mirror.
All right, so Voluma, that's what we're going to do first.
You ready? You can rest your head back if you want. So I'm just going to kind of pull it, and she's concerned that she's going to have fat cheeks. But I'm not going to let her have fat cheeks.
Really, the purpose of Voluma is to give her a nice lift.
It's not to make fat cheeks, but I kind of like my cheeks.
You have very pretty cheeks.
I have implants, but I like this better because I can move.
She's honest.
I have to move with the implants. I have to add a little bit of volume around it. That looks so pretty. Here, what do you think? I'm not done. Look at me.
Pretty. She promised she said she was going to be quiet, and she meant it. Give us a thumbs up. Did it feel okay?
Whisper to me.
Didn't feel a thing.
All right, so again,
Here,
if
sit
y'all
up for
have-
me and let me show you. So you get this lift through here. You see how you have this hollow here? Mm-hmm. Now you don't. Now that's just evening that out a little bit more. The hollows are what cause, and then the little shadows are what make your face look not so bright. So then I'm going to fill in some of this right there in that fold.
Okay.
And Voluma lasts about
2 years.
2 years.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Going to go ahead and answer the frequently asked ones. 2 years for the Voluma. Looks so pretty on camera.
Very few people look better smiling. You're one of them. You know, if you're trying to look for happy women, I try to look for happy women for my ads, and none of them are pretty when they smile because there's too many variables. But if I ever start doing my own photo shoots, which I'm so picky at some point, I'm going to have to photograph my own people. Please be my happy one. It's really, you just look great when you smile. It's just rare. But have you ever noticed in pictures
That I look.
no, that people look bad when they smile? Like, you don't ever, Chloe, don't you try not to smile big because you know you're not going to look as good when you, does anyone else notice this?
I don't know. I
myself,
have
I
a really
don't
bad
really
idea.
good when I smile.
You look great when you smile.
Oh.
It's just very rare.
You guys can comment below if you have any questions.
Because I can't figure out where to put it when you're smiling.
I sort of mentioned in the description everything that we're doing.
It's those fat cheeks.
They're not, I mean, that's what, now they're fatter. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
They're not fat. I would never give you fat cheeks. I'm filling in this little void so that it doesn't, like, that's hardly any.
She's all about shadows.
I think I learned that from Chloe.
It's all about the lighting. You know when you go in some dressing rooms and it's just like, why in the world would they put this type of lighting in here? Like nothing looks good.
I know a place like that. Plus, you're just weird about your own lighting.
Yeah.
Remember the lighting in Gatlinburg? Remember? There was some bad lighting.
Just remember the lighting in Chicago. Tisha, are you watching? How does it feel? You feel okay?
Feel great.
Okay.
Well,
Just well. Good. I can't wait.
Good.
It's really
I'm
pretty.
just glad I finally
I'm sorry.
found a
I'm
woman.
breaking the no talking rule. I'm so sorry.
But I really, well, we want to know that she's okay.
She's
I
gonna be
really
thumbs up.
noticed the smiling thing I mean, it really is a big deal when you start trying to, and patience will teach me that, and shadows, because they'll bring a picture and they'll say, and nobody can see what I mean, but do you see this? And they'll bring me a picture, and it's all the Facebook and the places that you're taking pictures makes you realize now where the shadows are. You know, I learned a lot from listening. I mean,
I'd say
I'm not always a good
especially
listener, but I can
our
listen to good
patients who want filler underneath their eyes.
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of that shadow. My favorite was whatever it was the other day, that chocolate chip. Somebody kept thinking there was a chocolate chip on your chin. They kept wiping it away. It wasn't a chocolate chip, what was it?
Putting just a little bit in the folds.
This gives your mouth that little bit of a lift. Sit up for me. Your mouth gets it.
What was that way?
No, I see what I want.
Oh.
Just a touch. Now look at me. That smirk. Everybody's got that smirk going on.
Word of the week.
Just a tiny bit. So some people things are just pretty on that line. I really like that on her, so I'm not going to fill it all the way. It's kind of like a decoration in her, but it's deeper and lower over here, so it's gonna.
Our last patient we saw has been coming to see Dr. Petro for quite a while for lip fillers. I asked her what her favorite thing was, and she said her attention to detail, and that is it. And so watching her, whenever I'm filming her and watching her do it, I'm like, oh my
It
gosh.
makes me so fun to work for her.
It really is.
I made a comment about her on Facebook the other day. I called her a perfectionist.
Have you ever been
She
call that
is.
before? Do you hear that a lot?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
I know
word.
she has.
Her dad told her that all the time growing up when they would go out to eat.
Impossible.
Because she would always like to look at faces.
I'm not the same way about my house. I'm trying. I'm kind of a messy perfectionist, if there's such thing.
Yes.
I'm gonna get that way though. That way.
You feeling okay?
Mhm.
Do you see the difference?
Yes.
It's very,
So
very pretty.
It is pretty. Can I have some ice?
I get some lips now.
Everybody's got lips today.
Yes,
I
we're all
still
about
like
the lips.
Rue's side.
I told her I'm gonna match this other side.
She looks good.
All about some lips. We're going to post a
Trying
before
to
and
improve your
after
profile.
of our last
That's right.
patient we just did for y'all.
Put your head back for me. Okay, I'm gonna do these little lines first.
Okay, so now we're doing Volbella in her
Okay.
lips. Volbella lasts about a year.
This is the thin one, which is what she needs because she's subtle. That's what my mama gets.
That's how you know.
And then she said, "Do you really have to put it in with a needle?" She's got, my sister's a doctor, my dad's a doctor, my mom wants to know how I'm gonna get some in her lip.
That one spot was touchy.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, it just is. I will tell y'all that Volbella hurts less than any of the fillers because it's. This is how I'm getting these little bitty lines. This one hurts the most.
You're going to love it,
I know,
especially.
it's awful. It's just so pretty. There's no way.
It's true.
I mean,
you have
isn't
to
it?
do it. Yeah.
We could ice it though. Hold that for me. Open your mouth for me just a little bit. You okay?
You guys can comment below if you have any questions.
Aren't you
I'm
glad you're
trying
not
to-
getting any of the other ones if this one hurts?
trying to remember
And I
to
will tell you,
answer.
there are certain times of the month that it's going to hurt more, and it's always like that's always when I end up doing it because that's when you feel ugly and you just want to hurt. You just want to give yourself a bruise. You know? But that's always when it's worse.
I'm not a nurse, but I'm the one that's talking over Dr. Petro. I'm sorry. Tell the nurse to shh. I can't hear the doctor. That's me. I'll just stick to typing back responses.
I like your commentary.
Oh, he's a cook. That looks great.
It's okay. I need the constructive criticism.
I'm just trying to keep her from getting a bruise.
You doing okay? Still a thumbs up? Still a thumbs up. Awesome.
She can say it all with her facial language. Who needs words? Okay, I'm going to get that really good with the ice this time.
Okay. Ice this other side too, so you don't swirl.
You may not want more than one Volbella. I'm going to do one and you can look. It'll be very numb. Like, because this has lidocaine in it. So by the time it's time for that, it won't be something you feel. I would love to put some in your bag. You have very pretty eyes. They match my walls. It's mermaid green. She looks really pretty.
What do I do to my brows?
A little bit of this in a minute. Did that help at all, icing it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Let me see. That's what gives it that lift, though, and there's no other way to get that little lift. Those filtral columns used to be there,
Very pretty.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm just crying.
you're not. Tears of joy. Is it horrible? Really? You can tell me.
No,
how big
it's
it is.
not.
I haven't had it in my lips. My lips are bigger than I want them to be. But I figure by the time I'm 80,
They're perfect.
they'll be perfect.
No, they are now.
Thank you. Close your mouth. My son told me I look like a primate with braces. When I had braces, he's like, I don't even have to go to the zoo anymore.
Oh my God.
You know how they have that maxilla that, like, when I had braces on, I could kind of mouth myself. My mom's like, you do this every holiday. Do something to myself.
I can't get over how pretty your cheeks look.
I know, they were pretty to start with, so
It's just
it
perfect
always
for
makes
it.
it. Sit up, let me see what I want to do. She's let me do whatever I want. I
Yeah.
love your lips. I'm not going to add any because that's perfect for you. But I am going to do some, a little bit in your folds and a little more around your mouth. Is that okay?
What do you think? What do you think about the lips?
I have lips.
Is it pretty? I can add, I was going to put a little bit more right there, and I want to put some in your brow.
What's it going to do to my brow?
Make it look a little lifted.
Oh. Okay.
So pretty.
You put your head up.
I just hate silences.
You have to do
I
it.
just
Don't you?
have
Yeah,
to.
look at the difference in the brow. So this is
Look up.
Volbella, and it's gone a little bit here and a little bit here. Do you see how much
Oh,
better
wow.
this brow looks?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know you could do that.
You can really see it from the side.
Isn't that pretty? I do it in
Yeah.
mine.
Look straight ahead at me real quick. Sorry. I just want them to see.
I mean,
very,
it just
very
feels pretty.
pretty.
It's just so
Your
pretty.
cheeks look so good.
I need you to follow me around.
She's not always this sweet. She will always tell you the truth. In a way that, what'd you say this morning? God, I thought I was gonna. It's probably about somebody watching, so I'll be quiet.
All right, so tell everyone at home what you're doing with the brows, just so they can be clear.
Making sure you were done talking. I'm using this little bit of a Volbella, like that is really 0.1, maybe a little bit more than that, to give her back kind of that. As in youth, you have a little bit more of a fat pad. Like if you really study faces and look, you've got a little more of a fat pad when you're young, so it just gives it back. I don't do it too much medially all the time. In her, I like it just like that. Looks really good. So now I want just this little bit more in her corner of her lip. I just don't like that.
She says, no.
Mm-hmm. Well, it won't. Jesse, you're the one wanting me to match your bruise on the other
No, I know. I like the swollen side the best.
And angles, like just coming back here and looking at her.
Yeah.
Helps me, you know. Like now that corner is a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit on that corner, and then I'm gonna put a little bit under your eyes. Please, you let me. It is when you can't do as much as you want, you always feel like somebody took your favorite crayon away, you know. It's like, come on. Give me a little more. Grant, I fought over Batman blue. You know that color?
Batman blue.
Our viewers
I
love
love it.
your brows.
I mean, it's so
I love
pretty.
your brows. They said it looks so good.
It
Like
is
a
so
royal
pretty.
blue.
And I am going to put a little there. Is that okay?
Yeah. That would help my. Those are shadow. I mean, those are really bad.
Mm-hmm. I do it in mine.
Really? Do everything you do to me.
Sit back.
I may be divorced tomorrow, but I don't care.
Like Dr. Petro. I could put you on Scout.
Oh. What's the one you used to do? Was that Instagram? When you were like, the answer every time you go to a new city?
Oh, Bumble. Bumble's the classier tender. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying.
I hope they don't have Facebook in Siberia or wherever he's deported into. She's the only one that can smile because she's the only one that's better smiling. Say that for me just a second. I really do want y'all to start looking for happy women, though. And tell me. Well, let's take this one hard.
He kept telling me to quit making that face earlier, and I was like, "This is my face."
But
Because you're smart.
She's like, "Stop making that face."
Messes me up.
her
I'll
hand-
wait till you stop.
Let's see.
I know, I wish I could just sedate people for 5 seconds.
Yeah, let it be over.
But I like them to animate. Like, if I don't see
Yeah.
her do that, I don't know.
Can't read them.
I mean, you know, she's one of the few that does better. Animated. I don't like wearing gloves either, but somebody jumped me on Facebook about it. Look how pretty that is.
You
Just
can look if you want to. It's really. It's pretty.
Sorry, we're all up in your grill.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's much better.
Not putting a whole lot, I'm just putting enough. You've got a thin face, so.
We're just working
It's
our way up.
really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So your lower lid starts to lengthen as you age, and by doing that, we're able to shorten it up.
It's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Can you look straight ahead at me?
Oh, it's really pretty.
Pissing everybody off today,
I'm
Cliff.
sorry.
Even Grant's mad.
I know. I'm sorry, Grant. I know you're watching.
Please don't be excited. That looks so good. I'm
Very
really happy
pretty.
with that. So she's got more, a little bit more here. I'm just looking at it. Smile. So she's got such a pretty smile, but if it got laterally, it would push up in that skin. Really, your eyes really are, if you ever wonder what color they are, they're mermaid green, but even more. That is the color. They are the exact color of my walls.
Really?
Wait till we do the Botox, and then you'll be able to see them better.
All come together.
They'll
Just
open
trust
up.
everything she says.
Anything else?
It's so pretty.
What's the new word we learned today? Five head. Have you ever heard people call their forehead a five head?
Yeah.
I totally didn't get it. I was thinking of the lot how the face is divided into
You're
thirds. You know?
overthinking it. Much more simple humor.
It's better than underthinking it. Fades of women.
That's the truth. Miss Sally, I have to tell you when we're off camera what I did.
Everybody already knows it. All year
Oh
again.
yeah, that's true. I told it earlier on a video. I accidentally put myself on a dating website yesterday trying to get on our
Our
TV.
texting.
Yeah.
So I see. I need a little bit more
Oh, no.
right here. Could have at least gotten on the one that gives you more followers, right, Chloe?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody knows about this one.
I love that.
still
looks
feel
so
it?
good.
Does it still feel okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised.
You want to see? My face in yours. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
See why I have you sitting up? Watch. See when you lay back now. Look. See, it kind of changes based on where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it to look as bad as possible, so that I can, get it right where it goes.
She cares about all of your angles. She's the best.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least, we're doing Botox in her forehead lines.
And we're not doing much because her brows just don't want her brows to drop. Raise your brows? No, it doesn't matter. So those are mimetic. So there's really not much you can do other than Botox. I'm putting in 1 unit at a time. And I'm keeping it high because she's had trouble with it dropping. And that's kind of easy to predict because she has this line on the side. So you've got to leave that on the side because that's what raises her brow. So if you did it kind of traditionally, you would cross that and potentially make it drop. And then I said, well, do you want to do it? Because I don't want to make it drop. I kept it high, but she does because it drops her crazy. Squeeze for me. So this will elevate the brow. You okay?
Yeah.
You look really good.
So pretty.
Excited.
I can see her little veins.
Doing her crow's feet.
So I'm doing 10 in each crow's foot.
This is where I bruised so
Good
bad
foot.
last time.
Did I do it? I bruised you?
Well, it was just
See
a
your
fluke. It was this one over here.
Let me see that. Thank you for telling me I don't want to.
I think I just bruise easy. That little vessel right there.
I think I can see it.
Okay.
Okay. So I can see it and I can make it out. Smile. Now relax. I'm not let her smile because I want to make sure I don't get it. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna put it where I want it though. Smile again. Because I want to get rid of the line, but smile. It's probably that vessel where I got it. Relax. Okay. I see that there. I avoided it. Yay. Are you okay?
I'm great.
We're all done.
So we did.
This is the best party I've had
You
in a
got
long time.
I know. Sometimes it is more fun than anything else, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Look
I'll
at me
bring
one more
margaritas
time.
next time.
It's fun. I'm sure we've got some back there. I don't drink margaritas because of the salt. You know how much
Gosh.
sodium is in sweet and sour?
Well, yeah.
Tell
I
me.
mean, do you want to know? Like, it's like 3 grams. It's like if you don't, like if I'm kind of hard to make a drink for, but.
Me too.
See, I love that. But we should go have a drink. You still don't want that. That's another one. But the sweet and sour, if it's not homemade, like it's got so much salt in it. I love margaritas, but I don't drink them because they make me swell. I can even taste, like, at Jinsei one time, ordered cranberry juice and vodka, and I could tell that the cranberry, it tasted like plastic, the cranberry juice, and I just got ready for them to hate me, and we go there a lot, but there was just no way. And I said, it's like your cranberry juice tastes like a Ziploc, inside of a Ziploc bag smells. You know that?
Yes,
You
I
do
hate
know
that.
Oh.
You can
So they
tell.
went, and the guy tasted it, and he was like, I know what you mean. I was like, really?
I had
I
the
loved
best.
it.
Are you still taping?
Yes. But I'm
we've
almost
got-
done because I got to go pick up the
So
dog.
we've got the crow's feet around the eyes. That's going to lighten up in a few days. This is the Voluma that goes in the cheeks. And then we've got Volbella around the mouth, and we've got Volbella in her brows. And that's a really neat, fun thing. So the Botox will take a few days to kick in, but the fillers are there. What's your favorite thing about it? What do you like the most?
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, when I get home.
I know you have to see things in your own light, but it is really pretty.
I love your cheeks, if we're asking me.
Nobody wants to hear you talking
I know.
about it.
Nobody wants to
I want to go
know.
home and eat what you cooked.
No.
Did you cook?
She cooked.
Okay, we're logging off.
First time she cooked, the dog wouldn't eat it.
We're logging off.